You're welcome. This lesson is meant for Primary 2, Term 1, Unit 5. And the main topic is modeling and casting. What is our objective for this study? It is to model an item from imagination. Then the question is, what do we mean by imagination? Imagination simply means that things that you have not seen but you are thinking exist, or you are picturing or brainstorming or thinking about, that they exist and that is the way they are in nature. So basically that is how the whole thing looks like. Now we talk about the fact that we are trying to model from imagination. Some of the things we can model are items from our very immediate environment, and also for the kids, things that they will want to acquire in the future, or the things that they want to possess in the future. Some of the things these kids might want to possess might be furniture, car, a house, a very beautiful mobile phone or nice looking mobile phone, a computer, any musical instrument of their choice. Can be the piano, it can be the drum, it can be the guitar, the trumpet, and others. Now, talking about all these things, let's talk about the tools and materials that are going to help us to talk about this modeling and casting. First, the tools are modeling tools such as flat sticks, plastic knives, spatula, and any found object that can help us do the modeling. Then our materials for the lesson is clay, Play-Doh, or papier-mâché. Now, talking about the teaching and learning activities, these are the things the teacher will have to take into consideration when you get to this stage of the lesson. The teacher will have to discuss with pupils their desires and taste for the future they want or they possess. The kind of things they want to acquire when they grow old. Whether things that will be used domestically or the kind of jobs they want to do. These are the things you can discuss with the pupils to get a fair idea of what they are thinking about, or what their ideas are about that very one before you go ahead. The next one is to allow pupils to pre-imagine or visualize. Example, the designs they want to do, the shapes, the kind of texture, the size, the form, the color characteristics of what they want to possess. Then based on that, you will be able to translate that into the doing of the work itself. Again, the teacher will have to help or assist pupils to translate their ideas into form or an idea that can be modeled, an object that can also be modeled. That is how it is. Once the child or the pupil is able to give you what things he or she is expecting to get or possess in the near future, then you, the teacher, can assist that pupil to translate whatever ideas or plans are there for use in the modeling section. The teacher would have to help or assist students or the pupils to talk about the works they've done before and after. Before the work starts, the description of what they want to do should be discussed. Then when it's done, they should be able to appreciate whatever work they've done. Due to the appreciation and stuff, they get enough vocabulary to help them through the journey of academia. Now, when we talk about the skills people are going to acquire when this is done, the very first thing is pre-imagining. It's more or less like brainstorming or thinking about an idea before you start to execute the task. Visualization, modeling, self-expression, self-evaluation, visual communication, translation of ideas into visual forms, creativity, critical thinking. These are the skills kids are going to acquire. Now, talking about the values that these people will acquire. One is concentration, two is self-reliance, three independence, and four individualism. All these are key to every child's development. So it's appropriate that we try to show them the need to do all these things as they would progress in life. Modeling and casting would be explained better when we get into the demonstration section. This is just an intro to give you a fair idea of what is expected from you as a teacher. For the demonstration, let's get in there and have a feel of what it is to demonstrate using the modeling and casting technique in the visual arts.
Hello, welcome to another modeling and casting demonstration lesson. In our previous meeting, we learned how to model from memory and also how to make hollow molds with sand. In today's lesson, we are going to model from imagination, and it's going to be fun and also very interesting. So if you are ready with me, join me, let's make it happen. For our materials, we are going to have a ball of clay in a wet state as well. And our main tool is going to be our fingers or our palm. We have also the rolling pin, and we have the rule, which is going to serve as our cutter. And also we have our modeling sticks to make some shapes and others. Let's begin with our modeling from imagination. Before we even model from imagination, we should ask our pupils what they wish to acquire in future. Others might mention so many things, and here I'm going to imagine my future car, and therefore I'm going to model my future car. That is from imagination. So I'll just pick my ball of clay and take a piece that I think would be okay for me for my modeling. Because I want my car to be a little bit bigger, I'm taking more clay so that I can have a bigger car. Yes. So like I said, the rolling pin can help us to have a flat surface of clay as well. You can also use the heels of the palm if you think the size is too big for you. Okay. So I have this piece here. I'm going to do some cutouts. So I'm just doing some small demarcations where I'm going to cut out with my rule, which is 7 here as my cutter, because it's a safe for the kids for them to use than for them to use the cutting knife, which is a little bit dangerous. So I'm just doing my cutout to have my car. So gently I'm cutting out. So this is where the teacher can go around assisting the students or the pupils to have what they have in mind being done. Okay. So gradually my car is coming. It's taking shape. Okay, I'm now done with the body of the car, and therefore I need to get my wheels for my car. So in order to get my wheels, I'll just take some piece of clay as well and flatten it with my palm as flat as I want. And here I will need 4 wheels for my car. So therefore I can have this rounded shape object and just press in to have the shape of the car. So I get a second one here, move on to the third wheel, tie, and then the fourth one. By so doing, I have my shape. So all I'll need to do is just to cut out the shape. So I have my first tie coming out, and since the shape is not all that good, you have to just use your fingers to rounding it to have a perfect shape. So I'm done with my tie. I have 3 more to cut out. After I just move and make it perfect. Yes. So my third tie is also out. Last but not the least, my last tie also comes out. Okay, so before I fix my ties, I will need some doors and car lights, and therefore I'm going to use this modeling sticks to create them on the surface of the clay. So I do this gently. Very, very gently. So I have my front door. With my handle down here. Then I move on to the front side. That is my lights. And then my windscreen. So I think my car is ready, and that is my car with tiles all around. That is my car, and I think it's very lovely. From all angles, you can see that it's a pickup. It's a pickup, so I can just store some items here at the back, and that is it. I hope you really enjoyed the lesson. Thanks for joining me. See you in the next video.